So I said I was gonna get you some information on the equipment out here in the next update, and we got 1225 in here. Uh, I was just talking a few minutes ago about some of the stuff that was going on with it, and what we're gonna do is I also pointed out we cleaned out this track so the 75 could fit on this side, and that way we're doing our welding and torch work away from all the chemicals and stuff that is particularly hazardous, so that way we don't have another accident again. So all that will be done over there. And things, of course, are coming along with the 1225. More cab work. Still got to put the trim on this side on the bottom of the cab. It's all bringing in over there. And really, what I showed you in the last video, we're all just working on different miscellaneous parts. Some of the stuff has been hanging up there already, and you can see there's another connection there for pipes, and some more are up on here for some of the different devices. And you remember those manifold controls that I showed you in last couple updates ago, that they're now mounted up there, but they're not connecting it to anything because the steam pipe is not ready yet. Well, it's just not mounted up there, but they gotta finish the boiler work on top of the crown sheet. This is one of the pipes that is finished, that he had cleaned off, and he spray painted it, so that's all ready. So that's like compare and contrast to those pipes down there that I showed you in the last update. So there, this one will fit in the cross down by the throat sheet in there. That was the pipe that was in there last year that we had to remove when we did the work to the crown, to the throat sheet. Out here we got the Mighty Mouse, and really not much of an update with it. It's still running around here, switching our cars and stuff. We'd like to take the emblem off of it and copy it, and hopefully repaint the engine before the next train festival, which we hope to have going on this time next year. We hope to have some more information out there, so I won't tell you anything big about that right now because it's not set in stone yet. But about this time next year, that should be happening. But we're going to be, just so you know, we're going to be calling it Train Expo 2014. So hopefully we can get a new paint scheme on that. I don't know if it'll be C&O or not, but it's going to be something. Probably New York Central. Over here we have the D&M power car, and that's going to be getting a paint job also. Probably sooner than the Mighty Mouse. Hope to do it in C&O paint, and probably do an update on that too. And we'll see what happens. But it's gonna get a new set of trucks under it. This one will have roller bearings under it. It's got the regular friction bearings under it right now. That you see, just these over here. As you recall from another update I did on the Troop Sleeper tool car, that had full cushion trucks under it, and we just got a pair of roller bearing shop trucks under it right now. And then behind that we have the Pere Marquette caboose. As you may remember, I said that the roller bearings are only temporary, that we're going to get friction bearings for it when it runs. So I don't know why they did that instead of getting roller bearings for the for this car, but they're going to have it under the power car. So I don't know, there was a trade involved in that. But the Pere Marquette caboose had a leak in the roof, and we had to take out a closet in the back end, and we hope to weld some of the trim up there and then rebuild the inside and probably give it a proper paint job after that's done. Hopefully it'll be finished by next year ago with the 1225. Behind that we have former Mississippian number 76 280. It ran at Gettysburg until about 1991, and was in the Ohio Central's deadline but we bought it from them in 2005 and had brought by Flat Car up here. I want to do an update on this one too. We'd like this to be our next project when that happens. So it won't be finished next year, I can almost guarantee that. But we'd like to start work on that sometime after we get done with the 1225. Over here, the railroad's been working on more of these commuter cars. This car over here is a cab car. It was finished. They had down in Ann Arbor for, I guess, to be looked at by the public. So they've been working on it. The railroad wants to get one for between Ann Arbor and Howell, but right now the state wants to focus between Ann Arbor and Detroit. So we'll see how that goes. They got their deadline on locomotives and cars over there. That's what they've been working on. We might get some of the contract work from them. Machines are still on the flat cars over here because we're still trying to work on our other cars before we pour the cement for the pad. So that's where we're at with that. So I'll be doing updates on this other stuff hopefully in the future. But that's just a general idea of what we got going on here.